Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cleveland Browns. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and off we go from Cleveland. Here's Pierre Strong to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Down. Drill, 52.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ready,
From the 25, here's second and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Tucker, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Yellow. Red, cycle. Ready.
Thompson Robinson now. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
Ready,
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up first and 10 at their 38. They'll start on the ground, ETN, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
22 needle. Shot, 17.
Looking to throw on second down. Robinson flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Back to throw. Robinson. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. He'll get it inside the 20 and down to the 19-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Well, Brad, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Black shot. Hut, hut.
Thompson Robinson. And this one's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Let's go.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Set.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That gain on third down, good for 28. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Ready up.
2nd and 10.
Set. Go.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. He's got the connection to Moore. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Green jack. Rail. Yellow. Ready. Ready.
Again, Thompson Robinson will look to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw his DTR. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not. Down. This will wind up incomplete.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
6. Mega. Set. Cut.
Throwing, Thompson Robinson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up. and set up a 1st and goal.
Sticking to the air, it's Thompson Robinson. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson. Flush to his right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Cade York on now for the field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. York able to send this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their 2nd drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Robinson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 10-0 the score after 1. The Jags with a football to begin the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. As they've got it as we resume action. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Robinson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, I think, to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
On 1st down, Tucker. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Seal, black. Ready.
Thompson Robinson off of play action. Rolling to his right. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 33 yards. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
52 blaster. Ready?
Looking to throw. Robeson. He'll drop that underneath Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
Back to throw. Robeson. He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Claws red. Blue strike.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Black shot. Swing back.
Looking to throw. Robeson. And his throw here is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Robeson. This ball caught by Strange. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score from 17. Jaguars 7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the end zone, it's Strong. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
On the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
Thompson Robinson, quick throw out right, it's caught. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Ready.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Play action, now Thompson Robinson. He'll buy some time right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, Robeson eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. That is caught, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Let's go.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll run on 1st down. It's Tucker, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
Clock, 10. Set, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Tucker. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Seconds of the first half, and the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Down. Right, 97. Black open. Ready.
The final final shot before break. Robeson. That is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
So we stop for no gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Trouble, 38. Blaster, 6. Ready, go.
Thompson Robinson now. They'll roll him out right. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. 13,
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it pass midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the third down conversion. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And quickly they get to the line. Again, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll run with ETN. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll get this off to ETN. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass. And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the end zone, it's Strong. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson. He's got a man, it's his fullback. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
10 cycles. Blue check. Set cut.
On 2nd down, it's Tucker. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 86 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Hunt, hunt.
Up the middle they go. Tucker. And the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal. A strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
3rd and goal. Thompson Robinson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Foyesade Amulikin. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Point after here coming up. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Browns 27. Jaguars 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From the end zone, it's Strong. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty. There he goes, left side. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Tucker. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
He's got the connection to Moore. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he's dropped right at the 30. Gain of 3. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now a handoff up the middle. Tucker. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
On 1st down, Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 12. First down, Jacksonville.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
They're going to try and run.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And the Jaguars first down.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. The left side completion to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper with career touchdown number 60. And the Browns are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And he's able to get up here to the 26. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Now Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. At this point, down. Blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
On third down, Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because